Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to EODUB. We start the show ceremoniously by saluting our fallen soldier, the shepherd to the flock that is EODUB. His name is Vice Versus, and we celebrate this brother by throwing our V's up. So let's start the show by throwing our V's up. Put your V's up across the screens. There we go. Welcome to EODUB. So, as we say here at this place at this time, shout out to Eddie Hispanic. Shout out to my man Nunzio pulling up. Shout out to Nunzio pulling up. Yo, this is already a Gucci evening. I just want to dedicate tonight to the spirit of connectivity, the way we connect to each other through this planet. Like, I happened to meet this gentleman Strings this evening at Juggler Spot, you know what I'm saying, where I was with my wife. It's like the levels of connection are magnificent. I want to shout out CF, who I just stayed connected to constantly, like lyrically, and he was physically with my physical Nunzio today. I want to shout out my man Oli from Quebec Gang, who just is a low head. We connect on many levels, as is my man Strings. He's gang, and we get busy in many levels. Shout out to Verbs. Shout out to Apollo Greed. Shout out to C Dub Scott. Shout out to my brother Kavase, who runs the EODUB IG page. And salute to the legend who's the backbone of this structure here. His name is Sos. And Sos, I'm going to ask you to begin.
Standing in the crowd.
Down just a touch. Be so ridiculous. Every Thursday night, EODUB. First for your election. I was building earlier on connections. That's when I be the president electing. I'm just describing how lines be intersecting. Sometimes it's circular or secular. There's vertical lines that move perpendicular. Sometimes words can literally strangle. Sometimes they're perpendicular to an angle. Sometimes we on a carousel. I was with Maribel. We was walking hand to hand parallel. That means you was together on the lane. A connection that was difficult for you to explain. First she was with Calvin Klein solo. I was out polo for Dolo. I met her at the style we grew from boys to men. It was like Liz Claiborne made love to Ralph Lauren. They had a whole new line. The situation was fly, the Sue Mike design. Pardon me for spitting raw, I adore. She was wearing the skirt, Christian Dior. Had the Louboutins, it was on. The cotton or the silk, it was buttery with milk or buttermilk. Had to move closer to the tilt. I rubbed on the velvet just to see how it felt. That's the felt or butter. Magnificent Butters is an undercover hit. That's on my album called No Beast So Fierce Years. Ooh, it came out last year. Let me make everything extra clear and funky. Extra connections and shout outs to Monkey. That is a brother who's a literal beast. A magnificent MC and an artiste. He's moving from the darkness. That's why I couldn't refer to him simply as an artist. His artistry builds more marketably across different contents that connect with me. Continents diluting all the nonsense. His lyrics and artwork leads to your conscience. That's the first chapter in the table of contents. My freestyles used as bomb threats. I was just opening up the shell casing. This is where my vernacular was slowly pacing. Just connecting the dots. Listen, literally, I was talking about connectivity. Follow what you need. I follow what I need, but move to Apollo Greed. Just making connections intersect. Super Zoo is like the president-elect. Shout out to Donda, Kanye's mama. Shout out to Miss Obama. I respect her for the cakes behind her. I'm glad that Barack is a young boy founder. I'm glad he could find her. Tom Sawyer, looking for a young black queen who was a lawyer. Who would be she would learn how to really rhyme. The greatest first lady in the history of time. It's just some words for your mind. This is how my freestyles connect and align. You can put them in a row, put them in a line. You can put them on a hill, my rhymes will climb. Remembering, my raps be wearing Timberlands. They be prepared for the October winds and cold Decemberins. Also with Mad Titan, I be rocking Lolo in my house while I'm writing. So exciting, it's like lightning and thunder. Even Stevie Wonder was blind with it, divine with it, born and gone with it, songs with it. Super Zoo is extra incredible, like strong with it. Sorta wild like my grandma. Then I transform back into Christopher Finn. That's Bruce Banner. That's when I'm just walking the street, delivering educational lines that's so elite. Pardon me for getting close heat. Pardon me for warming the oven up quickly on a slow speed. But let's just serve. Yo, toast, turn it off. That was only the hors d'oeuvres. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, man, connectivity. How we connect with each other in this space and in our lives. It's been such a blessing for me. And I'm looking for my brother CF. I think he's tapping back in. Yo, bless everybody that's on here. Shout out to Apollo Greed, now becoming legend in the space. His stats are up. Always reliable. Verbs is a soldier.
Yo.
You back with us, brethren?
Yeah, connection. If I don't power cycle the PC, because I just came straight from work to try to log on. If I don't power cycle shit,
did the first word out of your mouth, was it connection? Did you just say connection?
Yeah.
Wasn't I talking about connectivity? Yeah. Yo, give CF a beat, man. Let's talk about connections. Connections. Ladies and gentlemen, the cyborg. Proud that he's on my team.
Yeah. 1, 2, can you hear me?
Monstrous freestyle ability, yes.
That's right.
Shout out to None Zig.
Yo. Ambidextrous, whether right or the left shit. The nexus when we always got that connection. You know how it starts to build a nation. First you gotta make sure there's the right communication. When people think about who's the great communicator, they often point to Reagan. I say that's devastation. I say it's time to give them the right education. It's life or death right now when I'm speaking this situation. Who are your peoples in real life? The relationships, the dialogues that you build with, the ones that you feel like you are yourself with. Those are the ones you could be with all the time. Shit. It's not what you trying to get, it's fellowship. Word is born, and those who not, they get dealt with quick. It's your people, that's what's called a cipher. When you speak to them, they understand, y'all get wiser. It might scare a motherfucker just like a Pfizer vaccine, but in this bad dream, we come alive to break out of the nightmare. And when you get with your people, that's when you create way better ideas. The whole team, that's what I'm saying. Not important for those who don't understand. We the shock absorbent. If shit changes all the time while the block is scorching, you gotta rock and make sure that your mob be hawking. Get it, hawk, mob, we not birds. I'm talking that we fly on the sky, you observe. Words always come together, that's important. But what is more is the way when you talking. Like we said, overall stretch your vocal cords and build a dialogue through them protocols. It's just like the network on its eye layer. How you be the great communicator, hater? Wait,
great communicator, hater. Great communicator, hater. That's an ill terror. You was talking about Reagan. Well, I came up in the Reagan era. That was the science when the streets was shady. That's when crack hit the streets. That was early to the mid 80s. It was difficult to rock with different styles, but everyone you knew on the block was flipping vials. Suddenly the crack took over the block. It rose like stock. It left people left out in shock. It led to more death carriages, baby carriages, and less marriages, and the streets turned to savages. It was wild how a god manages to move through life and maintain the damages. I'm just trying to give flavor terror. I'm just trying to give expression to that crystalline Reagan's era. That's when Nancy Reagan said, just say no. But the high rises in Manhattan was just on blow. First they was sniffing, then it got back sales. Then it turned from the coke, then it trickled down to crack sales. That's really what's done sloppily. That was the different version of Reagan's trickle-down economy. Oh, pardon me for breaking down the politics. Yo, CF, come back in and do that power cyborg shit.
Yo, you see what they talk and they said? Reagan is the great communicator, and he relayed the message to the dead, understand, and people from an aspect for communism to die at the expense of black people making crackheads. Not only black, but all round. That's what happens. They put a crack in your crown, and you still rapping. By cracking crown, I'm talking teeth. But y'all don't understand, you thought the cracking crown of a king, cause the reign is brief. Get it? The reign is brief. I tell people they don't understand. In my speech, they try to get with me. The range to reach is too way beyond y'all. The name we teach, get it? The brain is weak. That's why I feel like we gotta rain and put rain on the seeds so they could grow. But at the same time, make sure that they feel better when we reach their soul. It's about the soul and the spirit.
That's it.
It's about the flow and the lyrics.
So
It's about
let's
everything we give to these people. And from the show they inherit.
Me and CF back to back real quick. I need an up tempo. Me and CF 4-bar back to back. I'ma start at CF. Salute to Danny on the direction. Got the screen popping appropriately. And let's talk about our lives right now. Let's just tap in the vein. What we going through right now? We jump it off. Something humbly. I'm discussing the creation and development of my company. I try to build the LLC, need something. The logo by Monkey, it's called Freedom Inc.
Oh, my bad. Speak in the brink. Word is born. I need to think. I was caught up in what you said, son. I guess we didn't link. Get it?
Healthy B. Strength in my LLC. It builds down to my seeds. Wealth moves gradually, organically, so the world can't panic me. Clear static radio so the God can't static me.
Word is born, and you come a reality. When your company becomes something that grows and gives you income annually, you get it down and pass it to the family tree. You're doing smart, making a business to plant them seeds. Damn it, we already seen what you did with EODUB. I just believe what you see, and everyone who eats some grub, cause of you.
To me. I'm trying to get wealth in the worst way. I'm trying to give my daughter an LLC for her 21st birthday. She could pay herself, get the taxes off. He told you wax on, but I wax it off. The Black King is trying to build wealth annually, acutely to build my annuities.
Word is born, and then to build a community. Cause we speak in life in the people, communicating, not in eulogies. Who could see what's happening? The way how you are a teacher, but you still rhyming and speaking fluently. And everything that you do, you always talk of unity. You always say of not just us, it's more like you and me. It's more interpersonal, that's a fact. An interdependent group of people when we roll in a pack.
In a pack, like a wolf pack. It's difficult for the bear to give the wolf back. I make difficult choices. Then I speak invoices and give company my invoices to get the payment. Really when I say shit, I'm trying to build companies and just display it. For me to be the free of O to the Z of O, I am now the Freedom Inc. CEO. Damn, I'm just
observe the monopoly. Word is born.
Sorry, yo, I got hype off myself. Yo, turn that beat off for me.
I got hype off of what you were saying before.
That's I know. The first time I spit, you was just listening to me. I saw you. I respect that.
I just got caught. Yo, sometimes I'll be amazed at your artistry, your talent, and I'll just be like, yo, you know what? I get lost in what you saying and shit. I'll be like, oh shit, did he just say that? And he just like eloquently articulate and relate an idea.
Yo,
and
so
just land it with
one.
that shit. That shit was
Let me get
out.
one. Let me get one. Oh my goodness. Those crack. Damn.
That shit hard. That shit hard,
Body.
The God.
Ah, goodness. Let me take a trip back in the day. I was in Harlem. I was sipping tea with Marvin Gaye. He had this young black chick that he was spanking. She came through, I didn't know it was Aretha Franklin. She started singing at the table so soulful and down. That's when we ran into James Brown. He was uptown romancing. They loved his singing, but they started bugging out when he started dancing. That was the original of Michael Jackson. That was in the 70s when the soul movement took action. The style was very fresh. You see the style drip in New York from the Harlem to the LES. Then think who was next. It was Stevie Wonder. What kind of power did God have him under? To be singing from the soul when he finds shit. How he make me see visions and he on some blind shit. Ooh, it's difficult to think about. I spent many nights on them soul records drinking out. A lot of times I was building. I was listening to soul singers like Cassandra Wilson. They was playing stuff in my brain. Then I got introduced to Miles Davis, John Coltrane. It led the jazz deep in my spirit. It resonated through Tribe Called Quest music. You hear it? It's magnificent, explosive. That's just the science on the God that I chose with. Yo, if you sniffing coke, you got a nose full. I'ma pass it to DF. Keep it soulful.
Yo, we talking about George Clinton, the parliamentary rose from the funk. I'm a mix of Tammy Terrell, Thelonious Monk, yes. Word is born. You see, I'm about to show you. New York City gave so many births to generations just like bebop. That's the polyrhythmic. No one could stop that sound, no opposition. Watch and listen when it goes and through the sphere. The way how it penetrates and peers through your ear. I believe that no one can stand right near. Even in Marcus Garvey Park, they had something right there. It was celebrated thanks to the Roots crew. Who knew? This is way before the YouTube. This is way before the Zulu. This is way before the Zoo crew. This is way before a Zoo knew. These legends existed. I feel like Armageddon never will visit. You know, we somewhere living in a heaven is blissful. You know what we do when we get it, I get to that point in time. More than a Motown, I'm talking about New York City sound was so profound. Oh, they all know we murdered like Nicole Brown. Hip hop came up in that bitch. Check the profile. How do we grow in impoverished conditions and made it to the way that we up in your records up your communication systems? Everybody know and listen. This is the risen, not the dead.
You had to keep
forgiving
it
everyone and the haters for what they said. That shit was hard. You was killing that shit.
Damn, that record was tough. And damn, I started going on that like I was chilling with Miles Davis. I was with Marvin Gaye, right? That would be a good record, yo. That like you know what I'm saying? We just named like
that was dope, man. There's a lot of that.
I like the
concept. I was listening to I was watching on YouTube a lot of unsung shit. I don't know why it just came through my shit. So you know I watched like the Tammy Terrell. I was watching the story of David Ruffin. I was watching the story of Tina Turner and shit like that. And there's like mad like artists and you know what I'm saying, everything that they went on all the things that they had to go through in order for them to come to their playing this.
I mean, even have this.
Yo, so you know what I mean? But what you talk about
the history of the soul that travels through the music. Yo, I hope y'all got your headphones ready. I don't see none with his headphones ready or Verbs with his headphones ready because we about to go Innington, man. Let's get it popping. Yo, we going to get some beats on. we going to pass it around on some next beat. Let's eat. Apollo Greed, I see you in the cut. Apollo Greed, I'm going to let you eat first, my G. Shout out to Apollo Greed. Always pulling up, saluting the gang. This beat is for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo Greed.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, damn. So she going in.
And I feel like a samurai trying to rest. You know, when you want to pass the test, you know, listen. You gotta get that stress off of you. You never know what you gotta do. Listen, you gotta get that stress off of you. You never know what you gotta do. What I'm about to do is not probable. It's illogical. It don't make no sense. But it don't make sense when you living in the past tense, living the now. Cause right now, I'm going for the crown. I wanna make a sound that you never heard before. I wanna knock on the door. I wanna kick it to the floor. I wanna walk like a Adam. But he is taking off and landing on Saturn and here on another planet. Damn it, this motherfucker then turned into a abracadabra, man. He is Aladdin, cameras flashing everywhere. He's just gashing and he's stabbing beats when he hopping the passion, flashing lights, cameras. The man is all on the mics and he writes and he never sleeps. All he do is eat beats and he ain't resting. But they showed up and they like, you on a quest, and he like, nah, I gotta be the best. I never rest, man. I never rest, man. I'm trying to be the #1 headband. Put me on the map and I will be on the stand, but never tell lies. I will never fly to the sky until I die.
Hey, yo, so come on, y'all. Apollo Greed. Come off mute, yo.
Yeah.
Show love for this brother, yo. Sturdy.
Yo.
Word up.
He got a sturdy Millie rock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You heard?
got
Respect
a
to
drink.
Apollo
You got
Greed.
the-
Stick around, my G. We gonna pass the mic around tonight. Respect. Yo, let me go to my brethren Verbs. Where you at, Verbs? Shout out to
Peace,
Verbs. He's a
peace.
vet around this place. Verbs, I'm about to talk to
Yeah.
you, man, because I had a great discussion with this brother who's on here tonight. His name is, damn, is he still in this space? Strings at Force
At the
City.
brewery, word.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
he
Yes,
got
sir.
he got
I saw you.
instruments, he got art, he got musicians that could play like live, and they talking about doing an open mic at Force City. So
Wow.
What?
that's a fact.
Yo, I'm with that. Let me know, son. You know, BMR pull up anytime. You already know that.
Wow.
The dude today was talking about you, CF. His name is Roger. That's Juggler's partner.
Oh
He was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about you
What?
today, like your man who was going like this and this and this and this. I was like, yeah, that's him. That's CF. That's
Word.
CF.
Yeah. Yo, we had a good
Respect.
time that day, man, and I really felt the spirit of EODUB just rocking that. You know what I'm saying? On at that joint, it was mad dope. That shit was
Excellent.
mad crazy, B.
Yo, let's let verbs
And the
eat, yo,
train is
ladies
right
and
there,
gentlemen.
son. That's what's up.
Exactly. You trying to tell me?
Check, check.
Not
Yeah.
it click.
Word.
Verbs.
Oh,
Shit.
we got that
EODUB
beat.
OG now.
Damn.
Uh. Woo, mad soulful souls on his joint. This motherfucker's like a magician on some shit.
Where you coming up
Word.
with all these
Matter of
beats?
fact,
He got-
God willing, who knows what's absurd. Verbs might be coming back to jers. You heard it first over here, cross your fingers. Off of the top, you know the vocals never linger. We keep it moving, freestyle, and we keep it proving. EODUB, we coming through, touch you through the zooming. Connection, like Zeus said at the beginning, it's like a genuflection. Battle of heads, big up to Vice. Off of the top, we rollin' shit like the dice. Coming through, don't play no gambling. Off of the top, your mind state just be scrambling. Pulling out words like they come like birds of a feather. Freestyle off of the top, every letter come clever. You know how it be done. Off of the top, shooting the pistol like it's a gun. With no kickback, no recoil. Off of the top, yo, you know these vocals won't spoil. We coming sick with it, soulful souls with the beats hard, with the snares and the kicks with it. We coming with the ill flow hard like bricks with it. Matter of fact, I listened to that Fuji shit today. Classic with it, take it back to 96 with it. Either way, I spit critic. Yo, CF, another jurors representative off of the top, always representing shit. We never bump heads and shit, got a link with it. Matter of fact, I got some shit I wanna send you, kid. But yo, still, I be polying on the verse. Freestyle, you know the verses, not rehearsed. But either way, verbs will come through with classics. Instead, he come through off of the top and blast shit. Like a full run homer off of the top. Yo, we coming with the flow, not a loner.
That's enough. He did his numbers. And he pulled one of my joints where he was like, yo, we're gonna get a record. I'm gonna send you that record. He
Yo, send me that.
record connects in the freestyle. I always respect
Let me
that.
send. Let me
Yo,
send
so
my
send me that beat.
shit.
I'll send you back that 16. Yo, do this. Respect the verbs. Yo, shout out to my man Nunzio. Way I deal with brethren.
But yeah, so you know, fingers crossed, the kid might be heading back across the waters.
Yeah, where you think you might go? Still Hackensack Waves?
Well, so I don't know. Like, I'm up for something that's actually in Montville right now, and it's looking real promising. So in the short term, I probably might be headed to like, you know, the Woe and just stay with the fam, you know, on the hold it down. And then who knows? I mean, Hackensack is a whole new city. I don't know if you've been out there lately, but yo, that shit about to look like Hoboken in a quick fast, yo.
For real?
They building heavy over there. Yeah.
I see that. I do see that.
Man, wherever I'm
Same
at,
thing.
they got mad buildings where I'm at. This shit crazy.
Yo, let's go to my man Nunzig. Yo, Nun, how you feel, my G?
I'm good. I'm tired. Been working all day, but I'm here, man.
Me and Nun was holding it down, yo.
Yeah, we got down today.
Yo, shout out to my man Kavase. Shout out to Kavase who runs the EODUB IG. So follow EODUB on IG. Everybody watching on YouTube. Everybody watching on Twitch or Facebook. Salute to y'all. We love y'all for tuning in. A lot of people been telling me that they spend their Saturday, Sunday afternoon, whatever, playing back the shows. I respect your gangster. Salute to you. Also, salute to Big Ox who just pulled up. And don't forget to tap into EODUB on IG. You're gonna get all the information for upcoming experiences. And salute you. Nunzig, let's get it popping.
Yeah, let's go. Yo.
Damn, he giving beats, yo.
Yeah, shows always got some beats. So it's next beat, let's eat. But let's talk about the things we choose to put inside our system. Man, listen, I went to Georgia, feeling like a major money shift happened, and I really came out of being offers, great. Lunch was like a huge dinner plate. I even went to for breakfast. I was like, yo, I didn't expect this. Matter of fact, they had these little things to buy your joint for champagne. I was like, that ain't me, man. But my little sis was like, mimosa. I was like, of course you would do that. And of course, my aunts looked at her like, you're a little lush, but it's all right. We don't give a fuck. We drank. Time, and my rank went up. Matter of fact, I was like, yo, it really matters what you really does. People be like, oh, it doesn't really. But I was like, it does, people, especially if that matter is fecal. Get what I'm saying? Yo, they're not playing. I had a lot of veggie treats. Usually vegan, not my thing, but the sillies, whoo, you must be silly. It was great. Matter of fact, I got that twice. It was so nice. Veggies with the okra, little cream corn, mad kale. I was like, yo, eating shit like this helps me to prevail. I can't front. It was in a spinach wrap too. But that wrap was like stupid huge. I couldn't eat it all. I was like, yo, Ma, we got to go back to that mall. She took me there. I got a spare. And now the food that I prepare is a little better, a little healthier. Yo, that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You got it with that prepare there. You was getting it there. Yo, my man just came back from the ATL, just seen his mom, seen his aunt, seen his cousins.
Covington, Georgia,
Yo,
boy.
I saw all them pictures too. Them shits was wild lit.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Shout out to my man Majestic, G1 Truth Radio.
Facts.
He showed me a good time too.
That brother's
My man
official.
said shit do matter, especially if it's fecal.
Especially if it's fecal. He did say that. He
That
did
was
catch
hard.
bar.
That was hard. It do matters.
Yeah,
It's like
That's a thoughtful bar to come with in the freestyle, you heard? Yo, what's up with my
Good
brother
luck.
Monkey? What's up with Monkey? He's having a conversation with Oli right now. What's Poppington?
Shit lit.
If y'all don't know this brother Monkey, he's in the hood. He always got fly gear. Do you be having people cook your gear? I think he does. I think his stuff is special made. Can you hear me, brother?
Living his life.
Oh, he's there. We having a meeting in the same time. That's why.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, that's crazy.
I feel you. Yeah, I was just talking about his gear though. He had the other day, pardon me for style hustling, but there was a event outside when Kendra was there, and Monkey had on this outfit that was like with the brown, looked like almost like leaves on it. That shit was crack, B. He had the matching like jacket and pants. Did you?
Yeah, it's
did
everything
somebody-
coming. Everything coming
did
straight
people
from
make that for
Uganda.
him?
Everything
Oh,
coming
wow.
straight from Uganda.
Uganda.
And he's having somebody
Oh,
FedEx that shit
shit.
for him.
They make it specifically
What?
for him.
Yes.
Yeah, it looked tailor made, as does this jacket he has on this evening. But
Let me
salute,
see this.
broski.
B.
Yes, man. It's the full. It's a Ugandan designer called Semanda. If people are curious.
full drip.
I'll
Got
pass
the
it.
pants too. The pants
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Always. Always the full jam, you know. I don't know if you
You
can
gotta
see
show
it.
us the. You gotta show us the pants.
I don't know how to show it.
Said
We
it
don't
was
see the
Uganda.
pants.
There you go. There you go. Damn, he's killing him out here.
Anyways,
Y'all don't have that. That's iller than Dapper Dan, y'all.
Anyways.
That's straight from Africa. We want you to spit,
Canada
broski.
different, right? Nigga?
yeah, man, let's good. Let's do it. I came to a different room, so we don't have feedback. Let's try to do it.
Let's get it. Yo, play that beat. So Everybody, please go on mute. Everybody else, please go on mute.
C'est le français, mais le français c'est une langue de communication de l'anglais. Que ne jamais pour le cerveau, il va faire chaud, pas un effet placebo, c'est beau comme de la beauté. Mauvaises idées, on va les ôter. Il faut sauter comme le l'hypocrite c'est la foi, faut pas qu'à moi, même si God c'est dog à l'enfer. Comme l'enfer qui est pour un plan bien meilleur, comme mon Dieu qui est ingénieur, architecte, de mes problèmes et de mes peintures, ça c'est paintings. En anglais, d'une certainement vrai quand je donne du respect à EODUB, ici au club, et je secondaire comme une école, il faut que je décolle, ça c'est on and on, fuck Babylon, tout le temps, je suis invisible mais tout le temps, comme un coup de vent, à tout moment, présent ici, c'est maintenant, pur comme présent, comme un cartographe, où tu mettrais à nous les faire chaud, donc je vais les faire la manière de rapper sans de rapper ce que j'ai dit, que je vais parler, et je vais te slasher la clé, c'est dans le sauce moi-même, je m'emmène avec la joie et la peine, amen, comme prière, chante à petite soeur, petit frère, grand frère, pas de cancer, on transfère plein d'amour, New York, Montréal, regarde, est-ce qu'on peut penser parle, le même langage comme un language, maintenant idioma similarité, hablamos juntos, ça c'est ensemble, pouvoir s'entendre, entendre, escuchar, like listening to each others comme offer, comme parler comme autant, comme quelqu'un qui va autant avoir un goûteur, comme quelqu'un qui vient parler comme thief, comme vol, j'ai des collèges, je rentre encore de l'école, je reviens à la comme petit, mais je suis MC, maître de cérémonie, master of ceremony, je peux continuer en allant, ça je l'ai dit tantôt.
Yo, Sos. Come on, Sos. Yo, everybody come off mute, man. Make some noise for Monkey. If y'all didn't know, he was spitting in French, in English, and in Spanish.
Yo, so
Goodness gracious. And you know what? We still don't have you at optimum sound level. You was bodying it so much with the flows and stuff, but there's even another level of sound we could get you to. You have headphones on currently?
I do, I actually do, and everything, the mic is on it and everything. Maybe it's the configuration of everything, but I'll come back with a clearer sound. I'm quite sure.
Oh, son, you caught a quick body, yo. Please do that. Come back in like moments from now and sound even clearer than you do right now, yo. We need to hear some more Monkey tonight.
I will. Alright, I'll be back. Much love to all of you, huh?
Damn, every once in a while I just get one of those.
Bless, man. Salute. Wow.
Who's that?
Some dope stuff happen, man.
What up, legend?
To Monkey. Yo, Strings, do you spit, bro?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
You feel like you want to spit something? The
you know.
lane is open. This is traditionally a freestyle show. You know, it's your first time here. If you have a written you want to spit, I would allow that this evening for you. And if you want to spit a freestyle, you're welcome.
First and foremost.
Yes.
First and foremost, I just gotta say, like, if there was any expectations, like, y'all blew that shit out the water. Like, y'all, for real, salute to everybody in here doing their thing. That's the first thing I want to say. That being said, like,